Hi, Ellie Bierman coming to you from the very beautiful countryside of Kuna, Idaho, with your Take 5 Tuesday. You see what you expect to see, nothing different enters your reality. Events go as you plan them in your mind. If you always seek the same results, how can you find anything new, exciting, and different for you? You see what you accept to see. You define what's allowed in your reality. You cannot know what is truly there unless your world does share a bigger view than what you're used to. Step out of your story, realize the glory of life. Each day brings you more to explore, to learn, to grow. Every moment enriches you, giving you new seeds to sow. You choose to see beyond your expectations, to include more than what you accept in your world. Most people say they want to change, yet they aren't willing to rearrange their thoughts and actions. Chance leaving their comfort zone and satisfaction with what is, as it is right now. You can read the books, taking actions you agree with, and nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes. When you step out on a limb, out where you've never been, that's where you'll find the fruit. Your life will change. Your life will change. I guarantee your life will change. One of the ways we limit ourselves is by limiting what we even expect to see. We're going to spend some time with a certain person. Well, we have that person in a little box with expectations of their behaviors. So that if we say X, they're going to say Y. If we choose to do action A, they're going to follow with reaction B. We have it all preset in our minds. And if something varies from how we have it preset, we're not going to see it. Just not even going to notice it, because we're filtering for what we expect. Now, we also see things we accept as possibilities in our world. Let me give you a really interesting example here. So I've moved to the beautiful countryside of Kuna, and I've always wanted to live in the country, but I didn't really get that I live in rural America now, because I really am just 10 to 15 minutes away from everything. However, it is 10 miles over there. At night, it's all dark before you see what's 10 miles away. And here was the clincher. I wondered why the air didn't smell so good. Okay. Down that way, there's a dairy farm just half a mile away, and that way's east. Down that way, there's a cattle ranch. Bulls, cattle, the whole thing. And that's just 1 mile away. But I still didn't piece together, hey, I really live in the country, until I had a little trouble getting my internet going and my telephones, because they run off my internet. And when the technician came out here, he told me I was too far out in the country to get the signal from town 3.5 miles away. That was the first time I really got that I do live out in the country in a rural area. Wasn't something that I accepted, wasn't something I expected, even though I knew it was a drive out, even though I knew I passed the dairy, and when I went the other road I saw the ranch. That's what I mean about what you accept to see. It just didn't click for me. Now I get it. So what is it in your world that you're limiting yourself because you're not accepting to see all kinds of exciting stuff going on out there. Who in your world are you limiting in your relationship because you have expectations of who they are and how they are when they're with you? The other thing, a lot of you go to seminars, you read books, you attend all kinds of programs, you say you really want to change. But pay attention to what you're listening to and what actions you're willing to take. For most people, they're only willing to take the actions that they already agree with, that they feel comfortable with, that they've already done. Well, if you keep doing what you've always done, do you really expect something different? Do you really expect a change? It's up to you to take that leap of faith and jump out on the end of the limb, because that's where the fruit is. That's where the best fruit is, that you're going to enjoy a very luscious life. I'll see you here next week with your Take 5 Tuesday.